$1 trillion is what the US businesses are spending a year on turnover. $1 trillion. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, as of 2021, 57.3% was the turnover rate. It is the highest in the history of the US. What does that mean? When we break the numbers down, it means that on average, when I go to hire someone, it will cost me 33% of that person's salary just to bring them on board. And that does not include what I actually have to pay them. The average break-even point now is from the entry level at 6.2 months to the executive level of 1.2 years, just to break even on how much it costs me to hire them. I am extremely passionate about inclusion and diversity and the impact it has on retention. One day, I'm sitting around the table having a conversation with my wife about all of these cool statistics. My son is, lingering in our conversation as kids do, and he chimes in, "Dad, I think I have the answer on how people will stop leaving their jobs." And I said, "Okay, tell me about it, son." He says the first thing is we have to be nice to people. And I said, okay, that was a very simple answer. So in my head, I have to go through the process of adulting, and I have to turn his simple answer as a kid into a leader's answer. So what does that mean as a leader? That means we have to treat people like they're human and not as a number. We have to treat them like they're a valued member of the team and not as they're replaceable. It also means we can't just pay them more money, but we also have to enhance their lives. We have to enhance their lives through mental health services, through inclusion and diversity programs that actually impact their day-to-day. So they feel included in the work environment, and they feel that their work environment is diverse. They can see themselves in the organization. Therefore, they're willing to stay with the organization. The second thing he hit me with was, you just have to listen to their ideas, Dad. And I said, well, okay, that's a no-brainer for me as a leader. That means we have to actively listen. It means we have to be proactive and not reactive. We have to be proactive with our communication. We have to constantly be communicating the why behind the decision that was made, so there's no disgruntledness. And even though there will be disgruntledness, we have to listen to those people. That could come in the form of surveys, feedback, 360s. It does not matter. You just got to communicate, and you got to get feedback. And you got to do it often. The last thing he hit me with, which was I thought was the cutest one, is you can't scream at them. And I said, okay, now this one's a doozy. How does I translate this as a leader? You can't scream at them. And then I said to myself, well, it just means you have to take a hard look at the environment. What type of environment as a leader are we creating for our people? Do we have the right leaders in the right place? Do we have the right training and equipment? Do our people feel like they've been set up for success? It's all about the environment. Now, all of these things will align with what the statistics are saying is the reason people are leaving in a mass exodus. So I came to this conclusion after having a conversation with my son that just like kids, we have to keep it simple sometimes. We have to fall back onto those golden cardinal rules we were taught as kids, and we have to keep it simple. So if you're a leader and you're racking your brain on how to stem the rate of turnover at your workplace, just follow the 3 rules that my son said. Number 1, be nice. Number 2, listen to their ideas. And above all, don't scream at them.